All right, welcome back to another episode of the Winners Work podcast. Today, we're going to get into a lot of shenanigans. We got everyone back in full effect. Where do y'all want to start this one? There's a wild week this week with some drama, some teams that are on the rise. What direction do y'all want to start this off with?
I think we start with John Celtics. 7 straight wins, best record in basketball.
You
Let's
see it.
talk about it. Let's
You
talk
see
about
it.
it, John, man. What do you got to say, bro?
Yes, and John,
I
up way
mean,
too
like,
early.
it is what it is. Like, I fuck with my C's. Like, I'm not that surprised. Like, this is what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to smack all these teams that we're playing. We have a big game tonight. We might lose, but I mean, I do want to see more from us defensively. To be honest, like, really bad. Like, our defense is not that good. Our offense is just the best in the league. So like, we're cooking niggas, but we definitely got to get back to straps. But other than that, bro, we're playing elite basketball. We're a show every night. Tatum is the MVP. Jaylen Brown averaging 25. Like, this shit is crazy. We're a fucking movie. I wouldn't have imagined this a year ago today.
Last pod, I saw you say something that Marcus Smart isn't clamping up the way you used to. He's a little champagne drunk, and he didn't even win the finals. He just went there. That's all it is. He'll get back into it.
He might be. I will give him his credit. Since I said that, he's been in the live, so he was definitely tuned into last week's episode.
Okay, you watched last week's pod.
I see you, Marcus. I see you, Marcus.
Is Pat Bev champagne drunk from his play-in win?
I don't know what that nigga's doing. 21. Can you do something for me? You got me crying, bro.
Yeah, I got to give the C's their props, man. They started off really, really well. We'll see. The defense is still looking a little suspect, but hey, man, if you're the best offense in the NBA, you're winning games. Besides when you play the Cleveland Cavaliers, man, you know that's a good sign. Yeah, that's a good sign. So salute to the C's. And JT, I know last pod it's the top 3. He definitely is in my top 3 now.
Exactly, nigga.
Number 1? Is he number 1? I don't know. Hey, but top 3 is good enough. You know, he's balling out.
So it is what it is. We'll get there eventually. Better favorite right now too.
My preseason take of having the Celtics finish as the 5 seed is not looking great. Not looking great. It doesn't matter if Rob's there. It doesn't matter if they're playing defense. They're just gonna win basketball games. So.
Well, I told you, ass nigga.
Okay. I mean, Cleveland took a little skid. I'm not gonna lie. I still think Cleveland could finish above them, man. But they gotta get.
Yeah,
right.
Cleveland took a skid. The role players of Jetty Osman and Dean Wade being unreal has come back to come back to normal a little bit. Jetty Osman's back to being horrible, and Dean Wade's just shooting normally now. And on top of that, a couple injuries to Jared Allen and Donovan Mitchell, but my boy Darius had to drop 50. It sucks it was spoiled with an L, but it was funny because in that game I was still sick, still recovering. You know, I was in my own lab still recovering, and I actually fell asleep halfway through the third quarter when he only had like 20 points or maybe even less than that. He may have had like 16 or 18, and I woke up to a 51 bomb, and I was like, man, I cannot believe I missed that.
You dropped 27 in the fourth quarter. That's just crazy, and you still lose. That's nuts, you know. But he had actually been struggling like a couple games before that, so it was good to see him have an explosion and be back to what we all know he's capable of.
The eye, bro. Because he got smacked in the eye, bro.
It's 100% the eye because he was missing free throws.
Oh, it was bad. It was bad.
I think it was fucked up.
It still doesn't even look good right now.
They were losing a couple close games. Like there's the Golden State one where Steph exploded. There was the Clippers game. There was a couple of those games
pretty close.
Speaking of, I've been looking forward to my whole sick hiatus of looking forward to talking to the freaking Warriors. All these years have passed. I've been watching these boys against the Cavs. It's 2015, set illegal ass screens. And to this day, it is still going on. Clay just runs full force and jumps into our guards and sets a screen and gets no call. And I know that there was a couple misses on the Cavs that game too that were bad no calls, but the Warriors' illegal screens is like that'll have me yelling at the TV. I'm so pissed off.
Yeah, Draymond is a master at those.
The whole team, everybody.
Yeah. And the new guys catch on quick, too. I'm not going to lie.
Yes.
Like
That Warriors school for screens is crazy.
that first year Zaza Pachulia got there, man, he was in his bag with those screens, bro. But yeah, Golden State, we keep saying every week they'll be fine, but they've yet to win a game on the road this season now, 0-7, and they're losing to some teams that they should be beaten. So Golden State, they gotta get it going sooner rather than later. It's not necessarily panic time, but we did talk about Wiseman last pod. He's getting sent back down to the G League for some time, according to Steve Kerr. So that may be good for them. And we'll see what happens with them. Maybe make a trade or something. I don't know what's going on because Warriors fans are really turning on Klay Thompson to the point where he had to come out, I think, on his Instagram story. He was talking about like I had to do so much just to get back from this injury, and y'all already doubted me. Just wait, type stuff. So
Man,
we'll see.
I'm so tired of that. I'm so tired of Clay acting like he just came back from stage 4 lung cancer. Like KD tore his Achilles, and look at him, bro. You're washed. Just quit playing hero ball.
He had the
playing hero
Achilles,
ball.
he had the Achilles and the ACL.
Yeah,
man.
and I feel bad for him, and I'm glad he's back. But like, he is washed, and he plays hero ball still. No matter, like if Klay Thompson just gets in this mindset where he thinks he's Kobe. That's the issue. He thinks he's Kobe.
Yeah, I mean it's just he's playing the same way he's always played, but he just doesn't have like the talent up to that point anymore. Like he's declined, so it's rough. But it's not just him, man. Jordan Poole's struggling too. They got some defensive issues, and hopefully they'll turn it around.
Overall, on the Warriors' problems, if you watch James Wiseman, he's legitimately funny to watch in the NBA. Like the G League is the best place for him right now. He was on Ben Simmons' level of assery. He's never in the right spot. Yes, it is. Literally, watch. He's never in the right spot. He can't grab a rebound. On offense, he's in the wrong spot. On defense, he's in the wrong spot. It looks like he doesn't know what he's doing. Which at first, we were like, okay, we'll give him more time, whatever. But I mean, injuries or not, he's going into season number 3, and he still looks lost, like he's never been in an NBA game before.
It's just more context to Simmons' assery. Like at least
definitely.
Barely been playing Simmons, bro.
We talking about 9th man bench Simmons right now. That's who we pivoted to.
Nets fans are dead ass twerking because he dropped 11 points last night.
Most of those they're down by 30.
30-point loss, bro.
Bro, I was
nigga with stat padding layups and a 30-point loss, and these
to 11 points. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Ben Simmons' stat padding night looks like about 11 points and 4 rebounds.
That is a season high, man. We got to give him props. We got to
damn near career high.
I saw Ben Simmons points over under one night at 5.5. Think wild. About that. You can put and I took the under for jokes, and it hit. Like I made money off of Ben Simmons only scoring 2 points. It was great.
You know, after that 11-point game from bench Simmons the other day, Joel Embiid in his 59-point game, he still has more points on the season. Crazy. He has more points on the season still from that one game than Ben Simmons has scored all season.
Wait. No,
that's embarrassing.
Dead ass.
Yeah.
I'm dead serious.
After the 11-point
Simmons
game?
doesn't have 59.
After the 11-point game?
What did you have?
In one game, bro.
I think wasn't it 47 before that?
It's 50. It's 59-58. But still,
what's crazy is like the record. I don't know what you want to call it. That competition isn't safe to be beaten next game. Ben Simmons could very well go drop a donut.
Oh my God. And the points and fouls mark is still relatively close as well. Last time I checked, it was like, I don't know if he's up to 6 points a game now after that 11-point game, but it was like 5-4 or something crazy. Like
I saw it. I think it was like
scary
5.
Hey man, like it's getting bad. It's getting all time bad. Given his contract too, and the defense is not there. I mean, we want to talk about defense. John and I were mentioning this before. The Nets fans are talking about, oh, Jock Vaughn came and now their defense is just so crazy. They got
Then the
153 dropped on their head in regulation. Regulation.
Bro.
They didn't even go to overtime. That's crazy, man.
No, not only is their defense back, NBA League Pass has like this setting where like you can watch like TNT games and you can like zoom in on one player. So I had Kevin Durant two first quarter assists last night. So I just zoomed it. I clicked the option to zoom in on him. Bro, every time he touched the ball, first of all, he literally touched the ball every single possession he had. Like he was in the game for the first quarter.
As you
It
should.
was off of pin down, off of missed shots, off of kickouts, and that's just not sustainable, bro. But the thing is, even when Kyrie comes back, Kevin Durant still gets doubled like that. That's what Nets fans don't understand. This is what I'm watching. Teams don't give a fuck about nobody on the Nets. When they play the Nets, they just double and triple KD. When Kyrie's on the floor, when Kyrie's off the floor. So I don't know why these niggas have hope, bro. You guys look lost. I've never seen like you don't normally see like players get doubled or triple teamed the entire game. And that normally means their entire team is garbage. So,
Well, this brings me back. What were you gonna say?
Nah, it's tough, but KD is still putting up elite production with how teams is fucking guarding him. I don't know how, but he's an animal.
He scored 25 or more in every game that they've played this season. I think the next time he does that, he's gonna tie Jordan or something like that. So that would be big for consecutive 25 plus. But it brings me back to a couple years ago when KD was going at people on the Twitter spaces about who's getting double teamed in half court. This is kind of the attention that KD's getting now. He's receiving these double teams, and we hear him complain, not necessarily even complaining about it, but just letting the world know that he's getting double teamed every single possession. So he's had a rough time dealing with it in the sense that the Nets are so dependent on him that if you double team KD, it's over. They're not going to do well, but KD's still getting his own numbers. So you gotta.
KD is not a good playmaker like Luka. Like he's not creating like wide open threes all the time, but like I will say he's like a good like intermediate passer. Like he'll like kick out like as soon as the double comes, but like it might not.
He can make the right play most of the time. Sometimes he can get a little sloppy with it, but yeah. Pause.
And he got some shit for talking down in his starting five today. I don't really think he was wrong though. It's just funny that he came.
Oh, you want to read that quote? I got it right here.
Yeah, go ahead and read it.
He said, "Look at our starting lineup: Edmund Sumner, Royce O'Neal, Joe Harris, Nick Claxton, and me. It's not disrespect, but what are you expecting from that group? You expect us to win because I'm out there. So if you're watching us from that lens, you're expecting us to play well because number 7 is out there." That's what he said. Number 7.
Okay,
he's not lying.
and
he's not lying.
He is not wrong, but can you imagine? And I commented this on the Bleacher Report post. Can you imagine being Edmund Sumner, bro, and you pulling up to practice, man, and you see this and you like, Katie said this about me. We about to play a game. That's kind of crazy.
He is correct. But if I'm Edmund Sumner and I get in the game, I'm not looking KD's direction. I'll go shoot 40 times awful shots every game before I pass to Kevin Durant now. And is just there's levels that like Kobe's had bad teams. And as toxic as we hear of Kobe is as a teammate, I don't think he ever said anything that remotely bad.
I don't think anyone's ever said something like
you gotta KD wants to talk about how he was the best player on these Warriors, but by talking like this and acting like this to his teammates when things aren't going well, only proves that he needs his daddy Curry back so he can go win again. Because without him, he's never gonna win anything. Never. Who wants to play with KD now? Who wants to play with KD after hearing this? If you're the league,
Kyrie. But I will say,
I still want to play with him.
KD isn't lying. But like I thought, like when I watched KD, he seems like a good teammate. Like he always hypes up his teammates. Like he always hype when they make a shot and shit. So I was surprised seeing this quote to see him just be like, "Yeah, these niggas is ass." I mean, he's not lying, but like just saying it is crazy. Like
that would have been better to say.
He said it about OKC too. It was just an accident.
Right.
Yeah.
For me, like that's just why I can't respect Kevin Durant the way I respect Steph Curry and LeBron James. Like, he just simply isn't cut out for this. He's not cut out to be your number one. It's that
That is
simple.
true. When Steph was playing with bums, he ain't say shit.
He's
Nigga
just not. He's
kept
not.
dropping 30.
He's not cut from that elite leadership path.
I mean, I hear you, and I've said these type of things in the past, but at the same time, like, I'm looking at this team, and we looked at this team before the season. This team is not that good. Like
No, the team sucks.
The same token, you look at what's going on with LeBron right now and his team, and Steph Curry right now and his team. I mean, they're kind of in situations that are somewhat similar. Granted, they didn't come out to the media and say I'm playing with bums out here, but the Lakers team, if LeBron wanted to go that route, the Lakers team is AD and a bunch of mid to trash. Like, that's what the team looks like. So
Hey, respect Benchbrook, bro.
Benchbrook, yeah,
Benchbrook
he's
is
an
elite.
all-star six man.
Ben Simmons.
He would make the bench players all-star game. You're right. So,
But no, dead ass though. Caleb, you're right about that, bro. Nets fans, fucking idiots, think that this roster is good. Your best player just told y'all it's horrible. He hates playing with these players in the starting lineup.
John,
He
I
has to carry
gotta
them every night to win.
know why you have the vendetta against Nets fans.
One, they're in our division. Fuck them. And they just, once we swept them, I thought they were just going to be like, yeah, we need to get our shit together. Like a rational fan base would be. But they're like, nah, once we get Ben Simmons back and Joe Harris back, we about to fuck y'all up. No, you niggas are ass. We got Royce O'Neal. No, you guys are ass. Like, just, this is a reality check, bro. Let's be serious, bro. Team is
I miss out on the
Dude.
net fandom ship on social media. I never see any of it.
Shit,
bro,
I do.
I'm convinced.
Maybe it's because I'm a Kyrie fan and I be around.
That's probably a part of it. I'm convinced though, bro. Like, when that trade went down with Harden and Ben Simmons, I'm convinced the reason why KD was so pissed that day in the draft is because he knew Ben Simmons wasn't about to work with this team, bro. Like the type of players KD likes. Ben Simmons is not that. I mean,
as far as soft athletes go, Ben Simmons is up there. So I'm sure he was pissed because he had to play with someone as soft as himself.
Oh my
God. He calls himself like a competitor, right? That's what I made the R&Q post off of.
Wait, what'd you say?
Didn't he say something like, yeah, the one thing with me is that I'm a competitor? Was a real quote, and then I made an R&Q.
The other thing is that he's a liar.
Yeah.
Nobody competing is playing the way he's playing.
So, and I posed this in last pod. Is it time to revisit it? I said, because John was like, this might be the last year, probably the last year of them. I still think trade deadline comes around. Are there questions about now Kevin Durant being on the move? Like, can you go through the rest of the season with all this going on and just don't change it?
I just don't know who realistically can trade for Kevin Durant that it makes sense for them.
Exactly.
Because the Nets are going to demand an unbelievable, it would be a stupid haul. Like, it would be the greatest return in NBA history. And no team that's competing can afford to give up that haul. But no team that's rebuilding wants Kevin Durant because it's just going to be the Nets 2.0.
I think
so is he just stuck? So he's just stuck with Brooklyn?
I think he might be at least until the offseason, maybe.
Hey, man. Hey, that's tough. That's tough, KD, man.
Because if you're the Nets, you wouldn't really want to take a –
Kyrie's not stuck. He's gone after the season. He's free agent. He's out of here.
So ready for Kyrie to be gone.
Real. It's been real, KD, man. I'm out of here. Man, you kidding me?
I'm so excited for Kyrie to be on a different team.
I'm on the first flight, man. Oh, man.
I am too, man. I'm so excited.
Oh, man.
Kyrie going to Dallas next year is going to be a movie.
Go anywhere.
Fuck with it. Go anywhere, bro. Get out of Brooklyn, bro.
I go to Charlotte, man.
Brooklyn is like purgatory hell of the NBA.
And they don't have their draft picks either. So, hey. Good luck, Brooklyn, man.
hey, at least they won the Harden trade because Harden is fat. At least they won that trade.
Bro, they told me, look at where the Philly pick is right now. We about to get a top 10. Bro, you know what's going on here, man.
The Rockets are about to get a top 10 pick from the fucking Nets. What are you talking about?
Oh man! All right, we've kind of turned into a Nets slander podcast at this point.
Well
where,
deserved.
where do y'all want to go next? Y'all want to go out west to Portland? Let's talk about Dame Dollar and company real quick. They're the top of the Western Conference, and John did not have his courage in his predictions. Man, he was talking about the Blazers. He was gassing up the Blazers. Then when it came time for the standings, I didn't see him. I didn't see him in the playoffs, man. But they
I
are. They are.
let the preseason fool me because they were allowing too many. I think either they were winless in the preseason or they were allowing too many points. But I saw the vision early. Y'all didn't see it, so I don't know why you say like I didn't see it. Y'all didn't have the Blazers there either. At least I kind of
You
saw
right.
the vision. Shit.
you,
But
you saw
I
it,
didn't
dude.
envision Jerami Grant being this good. Like he's an argument for being an all-star this year. If you've really been watching, this man has been basically carrying the Blazers for stretches. Been their second best player, arguably, or probably.
Yeah, and then you have Anthony Simon still giving you 20 plus a game.
Josh
Hart,
Hart going to go
been
grab his
solid.
9 rebounds a game.
He's a crazy. I haven't been fantasy, man. He gets crazy rebounds.
Rebound magnet.
Yeah, so shout out to Portland. And
For-
then the West just
For
looks
Portland
weird.
right now, let's go back to Portland real quick. Yusuf Nurkic is still starting at center for them, right?
I think
Yeah.
so.
They got to be pretty low in rim protection, right? Or is he protecting the rim better than previous years?
Not sure. I know Jeremy Grant help side is not terrible,
Mhm.
but
I'm sure
Honestly-
Jeremy Grant is a good offside defender.
So
And he's hitting
yesterday's
like
game,
50% of his threes, so the spacing isn't an issue.
I'm not worried about the spacing, but come playoff time, if that's your starting 5 and you don't have a solid rim protector off the bench, it might get nasty. But also, there's not really a super dominant force that's coming to mind in the West that you have to be super worried about.
yeah,
is this Dame's nicest squad?
yes,
You think so?
It's looking
Easily.
like it.
but I was gonna say Drew Eubanks is there. Drew Eubanks closed last night's game out. I don't remember if what happened to Nurkic, but Nurkic was like a -20 early. Nurkic at times was like a -20 early. The Spurs were smacking them up, and they came back and won the game with Eubanks finishing the game. And I thought Eubanks played pretty good. So
That's a revenge game, isn't it?
Nurkic might be in danger of losing his closing spot potentially. If
Okay.
like you
Maybe-
said, because his rim protection ain't like that.
Maybe Eubanks is protecting the rim better, and I need to get in the lab and find out.
He's a pop merchant though, so maybe he is. I don't know. I just know he looked good last night.
Let's see. I'm looking at the West standings right now. It's just so early to really make some claims, but what really sticks out is the Sacramento Kings. I mean, we've seen they've won some games against some teams we expected to be a lot better than the Sacramento Kings this year. They're in the playoff picture right now. Do y'all think this is the year for the Kings, at least for postseason basketball? I know we all had them like in the cusp of the play-in. Like, can they still make the play-in? I mean, that would be better than what they've done for the last decade, 15 years or whatever. So play-in is realistic for the Kings with Fox and Sabonis?
I think so, especially with
Definitely
how well De'Aaron is shooting. If he keeps up shooting this well, he should be an all-star. And
Him.
also, the Kings are just a fun-to-watch team right now. They're kind of just like they're a lot of offense. They're a lot of quick guards. Like their little guard duo of Malik Monk and Kevin Huerter are fun to watch.
Yeah.
Headband Herder. That boy is lethal.
Don't hurt her.
That is so corny. What the fuck? That is so corny. It's perfect.
I just get so jealous, man, when I see teams with actual shooters on their team, like an abundance of actual shooters.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it brings pain to me. Honestly, it does, because I have to watch a team that can't shoot the ball. You know, and it's just sad, man. It really is.
Benchbrook 3-point shot has been good off the bench.
He's been the best shooter on the team, bro.
Respect him.
That's
Yeah,
not good. That's not
32%.
good. That's not good, man. Man, bro. I'm glad we've been off all the way till Friday, man. like we don't deserve to have to watch this team every night. But shout out to the win in Brooklyn. That was cool, I guess. But yeah, I don't
AD went dumb.
He did. Yeah.
Yes, he had a good game.
He said he was motivated by the Green Bay Packers. He said he saw Aaron Rodgers. He saw Aaron Rodgers throw a slant to Alan Lazard, and that's what got him hot. Bro, do you need to see Aaron Rodgers ball out every Sunday for you to actually be aggressive?
Is that what it's gonna take?
That's what we come to now, man. We suck, bro. We're like
the
3-10.
Packers have been asked this year. That might be why he ain't been aggressive so far.
As soon as the NFL regular season ends, he's cooked.
My
No more motivation.
Or maybe he'll be better because he won't have to focus on it anymore, and he won't have the L's getting him down. He can just focus on playing basketball like it's his job or something.
So we gonna end up with as many wins as the Packers this year, man.
I kind of want to talk about the Suns for a second, just to because the other night I was watching the Suns and the Heat game, and I just want to say DeAndre Ayton was not in the game, and the Suns went on this run to go up like 12. And 8 minutes left, DeAndre Ayton comes back into the game, and immediately do the Miami Heat go on this crazy run and come back to win the game. And it's truly incredible how just mid DeAndre Ayton is. He's gonna get his numbers, and he's gonna look okay doing it, but he plays zero defense. He doesn't like. There was plays where, which Martin brother do they have? Is it Cody or Caleb? Do the Heat have?
Caleb.
Okay, Caleb Martin is getting switched on to DeAndre Ayton, and Ayton catches the ball in the post and just like the laziest offensive move ever. DeAndre Ayton, I just want to say this now so that in a season or two when it's official, I can be right. He is the new Hassan Whiteside ever since getting that bag.
Wow, he's got the winner's word call out here, man. Crazy.
Like, I appreciate him for naming the podcast, but that's going to be his legacy staple, and that's it.
Wow.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Whiteside.
Hey, yeah. I mean, Whiteside had his moment.
Yeah, he got his numbers and never impacted winning.
Oh man. What else is worth talking about? I mean, I see Minnesota down. I don't even think they're worth talking about right now. Y'all just gotta step it up, man. We'll talk about you when you start winning.
Hey, they're up 74-49 at halftime.
Oh, and
Towns not finished.
Towns got the cornrows, so he might be doing.
Oh,
something.
I did see that. Oh, Ant's got 22 at halftime. Okay, maybe he's I don't know.
They kicking Orlando's behind.
He's off the fucking Popeyes, or he's on the Popeyes. Maybe
one or the other
fuels him.
We can talk about Luka Doncic real quick. Y'all got anything to say about Luka, man? He's
all right at basketball.
Still leading the league in scoring. And
he's gonna end the season averaging like 32, 33 a game.
All those ridiculous 2K stats that they put up for him. Hey, maybe that was a foreshadowing because the type of numbers he's putting up right now, 2K-esque for sure. So
do y'all think
to win games? So
do y'all think that his workload is unsustainable though, or do y'all think he could do all season?
As long as Christian Wood's doing his part and shooters hit shots.
He's doing it while he's out of shape. I don't see why he'll not be able to do it as he continues to get into shape. It's just like his game is, although he plays a lot, his game like isn't very demanding. He plays slow and he doesn't really rely on athleticism. He's not like John Morant who's flying around and making plays like crazy like that. He plays at his own pace, and I feel like that actually goes a long way in terms of like fatigue.
I mean, I think in the playoffs he can do it, but in order for the team to be successful and have a deep playoff run, they need another guy along with them. That can shoulder some of that load. But him individually, like we've seen what Luka's capable of individually the past couple of years in terms of the numbers he can put up. But will that lead to winning? He could use someone like a Jalen Brunson that was doing that on a somewhat consistent basis. Dinwiddie can do it for spurts, but it's not the same. So, yeah.
I'm telling y'all, Kyrie's going to be the man next year.
That would be fun. That would be fun for sure. I don't know how Mark Cuban feels about Kyrie.
That would be fun until like the most insane thing you could never think of it just happens.
Oh man. Hopefully Kyrie can get back and stay on the court, man. We'd love to see that. Clippers, Kawhi Leonard doesn't play for you. You guys are not that's tough.
That was the headline
Bro,
last week.
let's
too, wasn't it?
real quick. Let's talk about that. Kawhi Leonard isn't playing. LeBron's hurt, and when he is, he's not the LeBron I know. KD sucks and is bashing, or KD's team sucks and is bashing his team and isn't having any success. We're watching a witnessing of like Steph's team isn't that great. I mean, this could be a completely different NBA playoff scene if these trends continue.
Oh, I thought the direction you were about to go with that was, is it time to pronounce Jayson Tatum as the best small forward in the NBA right now?
That
I like
wasn't where
that.
I was
I
going,
like
but
that.
I
would
don't
like to
even
go
think
there.
I hate it.
I would like to go there, but
It could be time. It could be time, to be honest.
I don't know because I still watch Kevin Durant get doubled and triple teamed every time he touches the ball. I also watch the Celtics, and I know Tatum doesn't receive that type of attention, even though he does receive like a decent amount of attention. So I don't know, but I do know I'm ready to put him in top 5 talks. Kawhi is out, LeBron is out, so and I might be able to put him over Embiid too.
Oh, wow.
I'm up there, bro. It's up. It's up. Luka, Giannis, Curry, only 3. Oh, Jokic, and then that 5th spot. You know what I'm saying?
How elite of a two-way player Tatum has been, I feel like has kind of gone under the radar. He's been incredible on defense.
Yeah. He's got that Kawhi type of mark right now because Kawhi's not playing and he doesn't bring the same defensively as he used to. But I don't know about Embiid. We got to see. What I just recently saw from Joel Embiid was one of the best games I think I've probably ever seen in my life. So
I've seen Tatum actually drop 60. So all right, cool. He dropped 59. That's nice. I've seen.
So we just
59, 11, 7, and 7.
I'm just saying. If that mesmerized you, go watch Tatum's 60-point performance. That's all.
I mean, did he have 7 blocks?
He did, and lead his team from I don't even know. We were down 25 points or some shit in that game, and Tatum led us back to 60 points.
Embiid scored every single point in the 4th quarter for his team, besides one Daniel House free throw, man. Like that is
that House free throw is important.
Speaking of Jayson Tatum and the Celtics, Tatum's opened the Hawks game shooting 1 of 7, but the Celtics are up 12 to end the 1st quarter.
Wow.
Yeah, we moved.
It's that Trae Young defense that's getting to him, man. You know,
carried by the team. Let's start that. Let's start that agenda.
Wait, how are we up
Jason
12?
Thompson,
Who's going
Jason
up?
Tatum is carried by Derek White.
Is it Jalen?
Nobody really. Jalen's got 6. Derek White's got 5. And he already has 2 assists. I know somebody bet over 2.5.
That was me.
Tatum has 6 assists, 4 points, 4 rebounds.
Did he just hit 2 shots?
I do have to speak on Grant
he
Williams
1 shot
real quick because
what?
I've been a Grant Williams defender for a bit of time now, but I cannot watch a Celtics game without seeing Grant Williams do some unnecessary stuff, man. like he's always barking at the ref. He's always flailing around. He's always complaining about something. Like, Grant, bro, I get you're trying to be Draymond. Just hoop. Just hoop, dog. It's cool.
Grant has been good this year. Grant has been better this year. I'm not gonna lie. But I do think he's been extra. Like he fucking pump fakes on like every open 3 now because he thinks he has a bag he could get to the rim. I mean, all right, Grant. All right, bro. We get you can put the ball on the floor. Fucking sit in the corner and shoot, bro. Come on now.
Grant seems like the guy that the kid in high school that always changes his personality so he can like fit in with everybody. That's just the vibe I get, the way he acts. Because I remember after we beat Boston's ass for the 2nd time in a row. In that game, he was crying to the refs over this one foul that was like very obviously a foul. And you could, if you looked over to the left side, you could literally see Tatum and Donovan Mitchell laughing together because it was so obvious it was a foul. Grant Williams is like,
what? What did I do?
Yeah, bro, going crazy.
If Grant brings his championship, I'll stop slandering him. But
if Grant brings his
Grant's gonna bring it, yeah, for sure.
Bro, imagine NBA Twitter if Grant Williams won Finals MVP.
Wow, that would be the push we need to just get rid of the value of Finals MVP.
No, definitely.
It would
be fucking meaningless after that.
The award would lose all power.
Oh man.
What'd you say,
All
Carter?
right, I mean, that's all I got for now. What were you saying, Carter?
I was just saying the amount of what you want to say Grant videos that would get tweeted if they won the finals.
Oh
God. We would never see
Grant?
the end of the woke Jackie post.
Oh man.
What you want to say, Grant?
All right. I mean, I got a game if you guys are down.
Let's do it.
All right. So I just got some all-time famous quotes from NBA players. So I'm just going to read the quote, and you guys are going to tell me who said it. All right. So everyone just, say it whenever you think you know it, because you guys are all three going against each other. So the first quote, me shooting 40% of the foul line is just God's way to say nobody is perfect.
Shaq.
Yeah, that's correct. But who
That was
said
a
it?
tie.
I said it first. What do you
That
mean?
was like that was the most even tie.
From a neutral because it's gonna be delayed.
It literally sounded the exact same.
Run the tape back.
I think I got it.
It's the delay.
Yeah,
you guys put it at the
guys-
exact same time.
No, you didn't, bro.
You guys like harmonized when you said it. Like it sounded like one person.
And I said it a second later than I thought it because I was thinking between Shaq and Ben Simmons.
All right, I'll give y'all both the point for that. And John, when you rewatch this, you'll see it literally y'all harmonized. Y'all said it so identically.
This is just live proof of y'all trying to rob me of winning, bro.
All right, we'll see. All right, Caleb and John both have 1 point.
It's all good, bro.
All right, so for this one, I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. Jordan is correct.
Damn.
They always recycle.
I was thinking
I've lost almost 300 games.
Waiters, bro.
26. Deion Waiters coming out and saying that would be wild. Let's see. I'll finish the quote real quick. I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games, 26 times. I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot, and I've missed. I've failed over and over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed.
LeBron better. Yes,
LeBron better. Good. Ball knower. All right, this one's pretty funny. After the quote that just came out recently, now everybody want to play for the Heat and the Lakers. Let's go back.
I said it first. I said it.
That was buckets.
John, you have to
John must have
party. There's a delay.
John must have some serious delay because that wasn't even close.
This is insane.
That was 100%.
You said it like 3 seconds later, bro.
Caleb said it way before you, bro.
All right, then I must be I have to be lagging, bro. There's no way.
You was locked in. That's what it is.
There's no way, bro. No, bro. You're insane, bro.
They gonna see.
I think that's pretty funny that he used to think about let's go back to being competitive, and now he is just dissing his teammates. All right, this is actually my favorite quote on the list. Oh, this was pretty cool. Everybody pulls for David. Nobody roots for Goliath.
John Morant.
No.
That could be anybody
like that.
That could be any underdog quote.
I think you got David. No, you guys have David and Goliath confused. David's the underdog. Goliath is
Wait, what was the quote?
So it says everybody pulls for David. Nobody roots for Goliath.
Okay.
So the overdog?
Yeah, try to think about the overdog of the NBA of all time.
Jordan?
Mm-mm.
The overdog.
Bill?
Mm-mm.
Will Chamberlain.
Will Chamberlain. It was Will. That was my favorite.
What? You got that one too, John? Crazy.
How did you know? I didn't get that one. How did you get that one? You just guessed, huh?
He said overdog.
What's wrong with you?
Will Chamberlain he different, bro.
Bro, take your Mickey Mouse ass win, bro. It doesn't matter.
Come on, quit. Come on, don't be. Come on.
Wow, that's crazy.
You can lose with no dignity, or you can lose with.
Bro, y'all hold me.
Nobody hold you. Watch the tape. Watch the tape.
Watch the tape, man.
All right, bro. Go ahead, bro.
Look at the film.
Go to the next one, bro.
Okay. All right, here you go. Sometimes a player's greatest challenge is coming to grips with his role on the team.
Draymond.
Carmelo Anthony.
Bradley Beal.
It's a Robert Ory.
LeBron.
Robert Ory quote.
Not Robert Ory. One of the greatest co-stars.
Scottie Pippen.
Scottie Pippen. Good one. We need to send that quote to Klay Thompson. All right. This was pretty funny because of the player that tweeted it, but it's also corny, but LeBron is from the East, but decided to go south while
yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
Carter got that one. While his hairline went north and his mom went west.
Nah, that's actually one of the most out of pocket tweets.
Unbelievably corny too. Kuzma. And then a few years later, they were teammates. All right, this is a good one. I couldn't care less if the guy I'm guarding has HIV. I'm going to slam his ass anyway.
Dennis Rodman.
Dennis Rodman, yes.
Bro, no, I clearly said that.
No, yeah, you got it, Caleb.
Yeah, nah, you beat me on that one.
Okay.
Bro, you did not beat me on the KD one, bro.
That was a tie.
Bro, even if we gave you that one, bro, what are we talking about, man?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, John.
I would have carried the momentum from not winning. Obviously, y'all tried to hoe a nigga, and it's okay though.
You're right.
I just see the
feel better. Yeah, you're right.
I see the jigs.
All right. Well, here's the last one. Solid. Played hard, and that's all you can ask for. Moving on to the next one.
Let's go, ladies
yeah.
and gentlemen.
Russell Westbrook. So while John celebrates second place, congrats, Caleb.
Hey man.
Let's see.
Shout out, man.
Shout out Westbrook. Yeah. Ooh. Well, I'd say overall, congrats Caleb on the win. Congrats John on the second place.
Yeah, what's the
another banner, man? Come on, man.
What's the score count? Because I thought I was in first place.
Let me see. The score count is 1-1 John Caleb. Caleb got that one. 2-1. The Lakers go back and be competitive. You got the KD one, so that's 3-1.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm saying the overall score.
I don't know. That's another thing we didn't mention. We have as many Winners Work Pod episodes as LeBron James All-Star experiences.
Let's go.
18. This is episode 18. We're up to LeBron All-Star appearances. Just like Draymond.
18 of these bitches up.
Just getting started, man. Love to see it. Shout out Draymond. Y'all got anything else?
Bro, wait. Has Draymond dropped a podcast?
Nah. Ever since that Jordan Poole incident.
I ain't seen that joint.
Ever since that Jordan Poole incident, he hasn't dropped.
That's crazy.
That's
crazy.
Bro lost his pod over some beef.
Nah, he'll post soon. I don't know. He just wants to let it die down, probably.
Yeah, I don't blame him. All right, well, I think I'm good. All I gotta say is go Cavs. We got a big one against the Bucks tonight.
Yep. John, what you got? Any closing comments?
Shout out to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander for carrying my dynasty team. He's been a great pickup. Loboza has been injured, so my team has been suffering, and Kawhi is also injured. So I've needed every point I've gotten from Shai.
Definitely
you, bro.
Shout out Shai.
Thank you, bro. I see you on your MVP campaign. Your team is just mid, but shout out to you, bro.
Shai got the best drip in the league.
Definitely, at least on-court drip.
He's up there.
Hey, with look at Shai's teammates and the number he puts up. Why don't he say what KD got to say? And even then, the Thunder are still winning more games than the Nets.
Oh god,
bro! Did y'all see how they sold? Did you see how they sold Shai's game winner, bro? I bet on OKC that game. I still have nightmares, bro. Shai hit a step back three to give OKC a lead. Lou Dort fouls Brook Lopez on the inbounds with 0.6 seconds remaining. And they go to, I think, overtime or double overtime. And
they were in double OT with Javon Carter, man. I can't feel that bad. I can't feel that bad, man.
Bro, Javon has been good this season. Check this. It wasn't just that game. He dropped 20. After he dropped, 37 that game? I was saying that too, but the next game, he dropped 27, 21 and 7. So Javon he's playing with some rhythm right now. Yeah, that's
without Giannis, right Drew, and Chris Middleton, though. That's so crazy.
That's still a good. That's a good stat line. Fucking me.
No. I'm just saying, for the Thunder. I mean, you still in double OT with the Bucks without 3 of their best players. Right?
Well, yeah, because the Thunder are so sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, Carter, what you mean?
Actually, I think one team that we didn't mention at all that deserves a shout out is Washington. They're like halfway to their 5th straight win right now.
Okay. Kuzma.
Literally,
hey,
I don't
come back to the Lakers, Kuzma, man.
You think Carter? You think what the Wizards doing is sustainable? I saw them too. They're pretty high up in the standings.
I don't.
They started off pretty hot like this last year too, didn't they?
Yeah,
they have a collection of nice role players.
Yeah, and Bradley Beal has been out for the past couple of games.
They're still without
him. I wonder what that dynamic will look like when Beal comes back consistently, like how the shot distribution between Kuzma. Because Kuzma was saying that he wants to be like a go-to guy in the offense. You got to work with that. You got to work with Porzingis. I don't know. It'd be interesting. But
Beal's been pretty unselfish to his credit. Like when I'm watching games, he only really takes over when he has to. I think Kuzma was forced to do with that close. They feed him. He just when he's asked, they just not going to feed him anymore.
He plays that volume shooter badge, man. He wants to get him up. I respect it. All right, though, y'all. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. We out. Peace.